wish there was a way for me to hear myself right now. Check, 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 check. Check, check. See, looks like we gotta go up a little more on this. Bring this out a little closer. Okay. Sweet. How can I see the chat? Hey, what's up, Brendan? I'm still trying to like figure this out the first time. I wish I had my own audio in my headphones. And 2, I wish I had a way where I could like easily see this chat. So, figuring this out as we go. But yeah, let's do something. Let's get this a little closer. Let's see, maybe I'll go on YouTube since it seems like there's more people on there. 10, jeez. I was hoping I could nail it down after the second. I don't know if I have 10 in me. Just kidding. All right, let's do something basic to start. Let's do some. Oh, that's good. It just isn't connected. Vaho, what's up, dude? All right, you know what? How am I actually gonna start? I'm all flustered. Sorry. Do this, and as well as start off with some atmosphere. I'll figure out why my keyboard's not connected. Also, let me know how my audio is too. I'd love to know if I'm like, my mic's too loud or what. Okay. I'm curious. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have. Let's see. Is there anyone on Twitch? Or is everyone on? Okay. I'll start something eventually, I swear. We want a drone. All right, you know what? I'm gonna start off with what I wanted to. Gonna bring in some. I want to do some vocal chops. Okay, vocals.
You, where would I be without you? Can't live without you.
Okay. Wow, this is so stressful right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'll get used to it eventually. I swear. And now everything's blown up my phone. Okay.
Where would I be? Where would I be? Where would I be?
So let's copy. This mic is annoying me because it's like in the way of literally everything. This is also the first time I'm using Ableton 12 on this new computer. And I'm like already so lost right now. Why isn't this hooked up? What's up, Vincent? It's not. It's only right now because I'm starting to have people watch me. But if I was by myself, the stress wouldn't be as high just because I don't feel like I have to like move as fast. But I wish I could get this keyboard stuff. Oh, that's good. Okay, we got our keyboard working. Let's lay down some chords. Hook up my sustain pedal. Oh my god. Okay. This happens every single time. It's backwards. Alright. This is... I'm embracing it at this point. So what happened right now is I just plugged in my sustain pedal and it was backwards. So whenever I pressed down, it actually was like disabled, and whenever I had it off, it was enabled. So I think I just have to restart this again. Okay, cool. This is like the latency on this is crazy right now. What do I have this in? Yeah, we can go with that. Okay, alright. Where are we? So let's do 124. Let's do UKG. 130. Nope, I already messed up. I want this to be like sampled sounding. So I guess I really only need the chords. Okay. So we need. Okay. We have this. And then we have this. And then we have this. And then we have this. Okay, cool. Oh, thank you, Don. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude, this is exactly why I wanted to do this. Is because, like, I feel like there's so many DJs out there that, like, you know, can get to the next step by producing original music, or even just, like, kind of how I really, like, got excited about it is with making the mashups and stuff. So even, like, if you have that capacity of production work, like, that's already a step ahead of all these different DJs that, you know, are playing other people's songs the whole time. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, so I'm going to resample this. Actually, I'm going to eat real quick, because I didn't have dinner. But I just randomly played these chords here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to resample it by just recording exactly what I played into an audio track, like so. So we have our audio 3, this is our MIDI, which is called MIDI piano. I'll label everything. This is the resample. So now I'm going to have it take in audio from right here, this external in. I'll have it take audio in from this piano. So now when I hit record here and have this armed, all I got to do is just, you'll see it get played out in audio. So we just wait for this to happen. You'll see the method to my madness once we get this recorded. Okay, cool. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each one of these chords that we have here and move this mic out of the way. I'm hoping it's like loud enough so you can hear me, but it's like very much in the way of my keyboard, so I kind of gotta like push it away. So now we have all these different chords here that we can, you know, place wherever we want. Oops, what did I just do? There we go. We have this. And Don, let me know if you have any questions or if you have anything you want to send me to. Happy to lend an ear however I can. For all of you watching too, I only have the YouTube chat up too, so if I miss your message at all, it's not because I don't want to respond to it, it's just because I'm not checking Twitch as much, which in fact, maybe I'll just check real quick. Okay, and more people are on YouTube, so it's fine anyways. Okay, let me go back here. I've been cruising for a year and a half now, and can make something decent, but always trying to improve and take it to the next level because it never hits like my favorite ones. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what's going to happen with music production in general, and that's what I also struggle with myself, is that, you know, it's funny that as you get better at it, your standards just go higher and higher. So like, obviously when I was first starting out, I knew I couldn't hold a candle to some of these producers I listened to, or at least like my reference to how far it would take to get there changed. But now that I've gotten better individually, that finish line is still kind of getting pushed down the road because now I'm comparing myself to different DJs. So it's always going to happen. But yeah, obviously want to get you to a comfort level that like you're, you know, at least confident in the stuff that you're putting out with at the point in time that you're releasing it. Okay, so now we have all these chords. Oops. All right, mute that. Okay, so I had that idea that was like, ba, ba. So now it's like, it's cool because it sounds different than if I were to do this. Let me turn that back on. Than if I were to do this. Wait, or whatever it was. Because you can hear just like the, I mean, I want to fade this so it doesn't like, you don't get any of those clicks, but maybe I'll do that. It sounds manufactured, which is kind of like a cool style, I guess. Can I go here? I want to set this one off a little bit. So, oh, what? Really? Wait, the entire time? Shoot, wait, let me check. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, it's probably because of what I changed. Okay, good catch. Here. All right, you should be able to hear it now. Let me. No, still not. Hello? Yeah, okay. Dang, okay. I wonder what I did here. Hold tight. Yeah, I changed like the maybe if I change it here. Okay, I think I know how to get audio back, but I think you should be able to hear it now. Oh, wait, let me play it. No way. Ugh. Now I gotta save this and open it back up again. Okay, let's see. Switch. Live stream. Song. Okay. Turn that back on. Look. My video is behind the thing. Okay. Whew. Okay, you should be looking at it now, right? It's annoying because, so I had it on this different one that's called ASIO, and I think that's what messed it up. But the latency on it is so much shorter, so it's easier for me to play piano because if I were to play it now, it's like so much more delayed to how I would step. Oh, and looks like our sustain pedal's messed up again. Okay. Oh well. So we have this now. And then we'll do the same pattern. That goes there. There. Okay. Now with that. Okay, now this is where the part where I would start. This is kind of what I noticed definitely at least gives a lot more feeling to your songs and makes it sound a lot fuller. So I believe I am in. Oh, that's so gonna bug me. Why does it do that? Okay, I need to upload this up again. Because for some reason my sustain pedal still got messed up. Don, I appreciate your patience. I also still haven't had dinner, so don't mind me. Okay, so we have this. Okay. This is when I would start adding a lot of atmosphere, drones, just kind of like nice fluttery things just to like put it in a space. I go off, this is one of my favorite sample packs so far. It's definitely not for like the genre I produce really much, or it was at some point, but I find myself going into more of like a UKG, Sammy Vergy kind of vibe that I'm thinking about going with this as it's 130. But I would go under effects, or you can find this on Splice too. Atmospheres, and then find something that's in like the key that you're working in. Ew, I don't like that. Yeah, so even something as simple as this. And what I usually do for these is I just kind of warp it when it's here. And you can layer literally as many of these as you want. Well, maybe not an insane amount, but you can layer a lot of them over each other, which really helps create like a nice vibe. You just gotta know what key you're in, which I don't really even know much at the moment. I want to say I could be in either B flat major, but this is kind of like how you can figure out is just like what sounds good to your ear. So you can just pitch this up and down. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not a good example. Okay. So it doesn't sound good because I had to pitch it so much, so I'm going to pick something else, but at least now we know it's this sample is in A minor. We had to pitch this down 4 in order for it to sound good, so we go down 4 keys on the keyboard, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're in F minor. It's kind of how we know where we're at, what we're in. Which hopefully, if that's right, this will sound good. Okay, I guess we can make our own. So we'll go plugins, and we'll have like I said, I switched to Ableton 12, and the way that it's organized everything is like almost confusing because I'm looking for a thing called labs, and I don't even know where that is in here. Okay. I need strings, and we'll do swells ensemble. And we can just do a sustained string note here. Why isn't this playing anything? Oh, whoops. So I mean, even though it works. Okay. Now what I want to do is I have, would that work? It's unfortunate, like I said, that I'm switching over because what I tend to do a lot is utilize, or what I've started to do a lot more recently is utilize songs or parts of songs that I've done in the past. So I'm just trying to remember which one. I just recently worked on. Is it this? Must be, I think. Okay. What up, Ryan? Okay, I think this is it. So it's like I put in all the legwork on one song by like putting the drums together and stuff. So you might as well utilize that for more than one, instance. So here, like this is a song that I was working on way in the past that I really liked. I'm trying to remember if this is it. So what's really cool, at least in Ableton, I'm not sure what you can do in FL, Don, but I can essentially take these drums and just drag them into this project, which I think is really cool. And this is when I can kind of get more surgical with it by either taking things out or adding things in, depending on how well they fit with what I have. Right now I'm just deleting the stuff that like doesn't exist. So this is what we have. And this is literally just a kick. I do this in MIDI because I feel like the kick is one of the most things that I'll end up swapping out. So what's nice about this, and I'm sure it's similar in FL too, is that like if I wanted to switch this out with another kick, I literally just have to go in here and just put in a different sample into this square, and it'll just swap it out, and it'll change every single one. Rather than if it was audio, then I have to like, you know, copy this one, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, and go through every single kick. So that's why I kind of do the kicks in it. Claps, kind of similar, just because they don't really change that much. I've just, for some reason, I've just started doing it a lot more often in MIDI. But then all my tops and stuff I'll just keep in audio. So this is our drums that we have right now from an older project that I've used. And if we add in our resampled piano, and then I'll put on like a kickstart. Actually, I think I already did I? Oh no, okay. Do a kickstart, and I'll do a just EQ at the lows, and then a compressor. So what a compressor does is essentially it sets, so as you can, actually this is a good way to show. So, well, maybe if it's a little more stretched out, you'll see more. So as you can see here, the piano kind of like starts off loud and then it like tails off. So what this compressor will do is it squishes down where the volume can hit. So let's say it chops it off. I'll make this even more dramatic. So let's say it chops it off like here. So that means it'll basically squish. It's hard to do with this with just a mouse, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about. It'll just squish the volume down to a certain level. But what's handy about that is it now kind of flattens out this entire thing, and it makes this volume more consistent. Now, you can get away with that a lot in electronic music because everything's very compressed and distorted and saturated, which is all kind of the same thing. The more that you do this, the louder you can get everything to sound, because then you don't have to worry about boosting up the volume of this and worrying about this being way too loud and this being way too quiet. So you basically can squish everything together and then boost it all up to, as it's at the same level. So essentially, not to beat a dead horse, but you're squishing this down to a lower level, and then you're, after the fact, you're boosting everything up. So it becomes more of like a sausage-like thing than like a triangle. So we'll compress, I don't know, you can kind of see on here how much it'll do. And obviously, the more I do it, the more quieter it's going to get because the lower it's being compressed. So I'll just do it to just tame, just hit these peaks right here, and then you take this and you can boost it back up however much volume you lost. So I'll just do 2 just to like eyeball it a little bit. Another thing that can give it a lot of brightness is this thing called OTT, which is a multi-band compressor, which does the same exact thing, but it sections it off into frequency ranges. So certain frequencies will get compressed a different amount than other frequencies. So in order to get things brighter, which is what OTT does, which you'll hear, it So I can play this now, and you already hear a difference. So this is very intense, but like if I were to like compress more of the high end, it gets brighter because there's more volume of high end coming in. But what you usually do with this is you just kind of keep it at its normal state here, and then you just turn down this depth to be just like a reasonable volume. Okay, so we have that. Okay, now what I'm starting to think is whenever I end up losing inspiration, which I kind of already am, I end up pitching this up to a different key, which I think will also sound cool because we resampled it. So when you change it to a different key, you'll be able to, it kind of like creates some different effects in it. So as you see here, I mean, if we were to go crazy with this, like turn it up like way high. So I mean, that doesn't sound good to me, but you can kind of hear what I'm talking about. This isn't the same as you playing those notes at that key on the piano, if that makes sense. So let's just turn this up like, I don't know, 2 or 3. So that means we need to boost these. Oh, right, this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3. Don Daft. Wow, actually, this whole time I thought I was talking to you. So, other Don, welcome, and Don Daft, good to see you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, guys. Let me, while I just check. Okay, yeah, so most people are joining on YouTube, so that's definitely good to know. Actually, I want to see if this is... I actually look frozen on Twitch for some reason. Oh wait, I look frozen in general. Is my video, like, freezing? Uh-oh. There's a chance. Okay. So for next time, I have to get another battery for my camera because the one that I have doesn't last that long. But you guys can hear me still. And hopefully you still can see my screen. You just won't be able to see my beautiful face, which can either be a good or bad thing, depending on how well you know me. I don't have a, I mean, I could put the battery in, but I don't have like a... I knew this was going to happen too, unfortunately. Just had a weird feeling about it. There's, Ryan, there's like things that you can buy to just like always keep your camera charged, right? It like acts in place of the battery and it just always keeps the camera plugged in. I think I might have to, I might want to get one of those. Because how long do camera batteries take to dummy battery and plug? Yeah, exactly. That's what I got to do. I just don't have that. So just another thing I'm gonna have to go out and buy. Okay. But yeah, I mean, how long do cameras take to charge anyways? I probably won't be able to get it done by the end of this stream. But Might as well plug it in. Okay. Okay. This is the part where I would add some like vocal chops, I'm thinking. This is also our intro, so I probably should move this to kind of where our drop will be, which is like here. So what happens when you drag in other things from a different song is that it has it arranged the same way as that song. So I'll have my 16-bar intro here, and then I'll have I don't know, just some like intro break, and then you start building it up, and then our drop is here, and you can kind of just see that from the drums. I very like lazily did it, so let's turn that on. Okay, now I'm just gonna go through Splice and find like cool vocal chops. Nope. That's kind of cool.
He's so good.
I don't know if it fits. That could work.
Baby, don't you come on.
Flex on these hoes.
Hey.
I know you'll get sad. Whenever you go, just whenever,
Ooh, that. All right.
whenever.
This I can hear using a section of it. So we have this.
Whenever.
I literally just want to use this right here because I think this is cool. And now that I'm looking at this piano too, there's a chance that we can kind of shorten these up a little bit to make it really sound sampled. And then some fun stuff that we can do here is like, so now that we have this in audio already, we can pitch this so it like tape stop effect, but we'll do the opposite. Now I know this changed and it's when it's in Ableton 12, so I'm just trying to remember how to get there. I know people are like really, oh yeah, it's here, envelopes. And then transposition, so we'll like have it pitch up. Nope, that just didn't do anything. Oh, because it's too short. Okay, cool. And then, oh, wait, we're not done yet. I was gonna copy paste, but we gotta, this is a different chord progression. Boom, boom. Okay, now we can copy paste. Alright, now I'm just gonna play these together and figure out how to get them in the same key. So that sounds the same. Do we shorten that even more? And then maybe we can use part of this part here. Whoops. Okay, so now what I'm doing now is, as you can see, these don't really line up where you can see our transients here. So one is like here, another one is here. So in Ableton you can click on these little warp things in the actual audio clip and just shift it over to where you want it to be. And this one I'll move over here and maybe get a little more fine-tuned with that, get it like there. I feel like I'm trying to get too experimental with it right now.
Find my way.
Could do something like that. And actually maybe just play it out. So we'll turn that off for now. Make another one. And this warped it wrong. It's at 100. Which also doesn't look great. Why is this doesn't seem right. So it's 100 BPM. Alright, never mind on that. Let's keep looking.
Yeah. Wherever you go, asleep.
That's really cool. I like that. Let's see if we can use that. So what I do is I'm just gonna play these together and just, instead of probably what I should do is that I just like you know, actually figure out what key it's in. I just kind of will play them together and just keep pitching it until what it sounds good. And what's going to happen sometimes is that some things on Splice are going to be in major or minor, and if you're not in that same kind of
shadows will
especially
fade.
with that where it's more of like a chord, it just might not work at all.
You just stay with me. You, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. You. Okay.
Alright, let's try this. Just play it out. let's see where it sounds like the other octave. Nope. And now we can experiment with our pitch again. Maybe go down on this, so then we can just hear if this sounds better when it's at a lower pitch. Okay, I don't know if it's just because I was used to it at the higher pitch, but it felt like it just kind of like lost energy once we pitched down. So let's go back up. We were here, and I think I went up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's what I should have done. Instead of jumping into the free sample right away, I should have stacked more stuff on top of each other, because what's happening right now is that this is very thin. I don't think if we were to duplicate this and just pitch this all the way down an octave, if I'm lazy, it's gonna sound good. I think it can sound better, so that means we might just have to play it on piano again. Which do we have? Yes, okay. Nope, not that. Gotta get rid of that one. Oh, we're in a new key now. So let's see. From our original key, we went up 4. So we go. So we go. That's not right either. Okay, cool. Okay, I like that. So we go. Ba, 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 ba. Let's do this again. And then I forget what's... let's work with what we have here. And I'm going to quantize this so it just keeps it all in time. And let's do 1/8. And let's make them all, where is it? Legato? Oop, I messed up. Well, we got one, so that's all kind of all we need. Starts there. Duplicate, duplicate, and legato. Hello? Why did all these? No. Wait. And then what is that? The original one was. So. Okay. Okay. Let's just start it here. Oh, I needed to give me a count in. How do we do that? Record. Where's the count-in feature? Oh, here we go. Okay. 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 Now we'll get a different sound with this. We'll get this classic M1 piano. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This isn't good. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. No. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, great. It didn't... Oh, it did save stuff. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's not use that piano. Let's just do another addictive keys. We'll pitch this up an octave. So we got this. And then let's change some of the notes. So I kind of liked... I heard a little bit where you can go higher. This. Oh, wait, it is? Let's just toss a mastering on this. Just to get some more punch. That clap is so loud. Okay. So what these drums could... okay, they have it. Nice. So let me turn this down a bit. This piano sounds way too compressed. That's why. We need to check that out too. Let's do I.
So come on, hit me up.
Why there's so much noise on it? Yo, what up, Kutta? Yeah, my camera died, so gotta figure that out for the next one. Unfortunately. Okay, where was I? Kind of like it that high. Even though it's like technically out of tune. Or maybe go even higher. I think it could work there. No, I like it better at 2. Alright, let's, instead of having it do its delay for us, let's just do it ourselves. Because I don't really know if I like how it does it. So we have that hit right there. Which actually we could. No. And then we have our delay. Actually, let's make a new one. So Fox delay. And then put on a delay here. VO triples is fine. And then send it to that. Trying to figure out what I want. If it's like 5. Alright, it's a little like, either I'm gonna format shift it, which I'm gonna try now, or see, this is why, where is little altar boy? Oh, it just doesn't exist. It should. Okay, I'll have to figure that out later. Or I go in here and I have a preset made for EQ8 called resonance cleaning. So it's got a really, look right there, you can really hear it. Right there, you can hear it. Right there. Okay, now we can fill in the gaps with what I seem to have deleted. Oh no, they're right here. With these, which also might be out of tune because I think I changed the key again. It's not even a string anymore. right, let's pull out some of these samples again. Let's do atmospheres, drone. No, let's do these. I think D might work well with those. Oh my god, what the heck? Why is this keep... No. Okay, good. Jeez. This isn't necessarily monophonic atmospheres, maybe? So like this. Oh, we gotta put it in here. And then we could probably pitch this up. And then we pitch this up to a note higher. Nope, 2. Either his piano's too loud or it's like just not the right sound. Okay, and I guess what we're missing the most is sub. Right now I'm just gonna have it copy the same pattern as and I don't like that skin. I'm just gonna go back to the basic one. So I'll go to here, just copy these notes. And actually, let's join that. And make a new MIDI clip where our sub is. Oh, great. Perfect. Alright, this is just not the right sub though. Yeah, I don't think any of these are gonna work. That's the same one I had. Maybe that. I also just have to find them. Snare. 4 and 16. Alright, let's see if we can remove this clap from this loop, just because I think it's unnecessary. Well, actually, maybe it is. It still just feels too loud to me. So maybe we'll throw a compressor on this so it doesn't peak. Or what do they do? Maybe a limiter. Clipper. Kind of like how these vocals are doing this little flanger thing, so I might try to add the same thing to this piano, see if it sounds cool at all. Let's do a slow one. Maybe only the top one. So we can keep this one. Maybe it is that, and I ping pong and have it go crazy. Try to add one more that's like really high without the flanger, and maybe change the chords again. Get rid of this. So what are we working with here? So does this make a difference? Yeah, I guess. What I want to do is I want this to be on the outside, so I have a preset here for delay, and we can do stereo. So now this is only on the stereo sides. This will just sit somewhere in the middle awkwardly, And this should hopefully just stay in the middle. That might be too low. So why don't we try 1, 2? This might be too high. 1, 2. 1, 2. And what else we have? This. 1, 2. Too high. Dang. Probably could bring our sub in too. Oh, there was no kickstart on the sub. That's probably why it sounded a little messy. Thanks, Sean. Okay, now for the sub, obviously we don't want this to, like, we need like a big release when the drop hits. So we're going to do the opposite that's happening with the piano on this, and we're going to flip it around, and we're going to take out the lows of the sub to a point where you're not even going to be able to hear it anymore. So we'll have it play throughout here, but then here is when we'll start automating this cutoff. And anywhere above like 150 will be fine. Another thing we could do is hopefully if it's on this computer and I don't have to figure out what happened to it. Yeah, it looks like I need to find it. Oh, it is here. Okay. Endless smile. Okay. Well, never mind. use it as a crutch, for sure. Got a kickstart on here too. I don't like this anymore. So this is where what I haven't done in the past, but I feel like I should do, is like this point where the chord's just sustaining like this long is when I gotta do stuff with this bass line. So like I'm gonna put this up temporarily so I can just hear it easier. Let's go down one. I'll just do the same thing over again. Oh, I guess we'll go up. this actual like real bass guitar. And we just gotta put it in range. Bass is too low. Still feel like it's too high, or I'm just messing it up with this higher pitched one. So let's try pitching all this down too. don't need this. Maybe this one. Oh, whoops. Let's try that. Do the same thing here. It's just that these low chords sound a little muddy because I try to do like crazy harmonies, but sometimes it doesn't work when they're like this low. Like this. Like just get rid of that. That's all we need. Just keep the bottom chords simple, just so they can just like supply support. And then where's this last one? And that might just be too low. Like that doesn't even seem like the right note.
I'm pushing you, I'm pushing.
What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new.
I like this.
Don't wanna lose this feeling. What can I do?
Wow, that's loud.
What
Proceeds to play it again at the same volume.
can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape that feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna lose that feeling, keep giving me that feeling. What can I do? Free, brand new. Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling.
Wait, why is this looping?
This feeling, keep giving me the feeling, giving me the feeling. The feeling.
Yeah, we got some clicking, so I just gotta crossfade out the ends.
What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling.
Okay, this repeats for too long, so I might just repeat this again.
Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling.
And then I'm wondering if this sounds better.
What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new.
Now I'm wondering if I could pitch this up so it's like still the same phrase, but it's. Alright. Just with this. I'm thinking maybe if we do a LFO tool, this might. I feel like LFO is hit or miss. Oops, wrong one. Alright, and this is a turnaround right here. So we'll have it do like. Okay. Oh, I'm liking this a lot, actually. Turn this up.
Fresh, free, brand new. No one else this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. No one else this feeling, keep giving me the feeling.
Is not working at all, and in fact I want to switch these around.
Giving me the
I wish this didn't go up. cool.
What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. Giving me the giving me the giving me the
Let's cut this. All right, let's add some more effects. Just like some nice, let's see, like chirping birds. Whoops, spelled that wrong. Still spelled it wrong. Okay, cool. What's up, Sweet Talk? If you're still on this, sorry, I'm not really checking Twitch as much. I just have the YouTube up on my phone. I gotta figure out a way for me to be able to see both at the same time.
What can I do? You
So
give me
loud.
what can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling.
Actually, I don't really like how that's not like consistent throughout the whole thing. This is probably better. Wait, that's the same thing. What?
Can I do? Be that feeling, careless is the feeling, fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna.
My favorite, wind. All this subtle stuff just like helps out so much with creating a vibe. Let's get rid of that.
Can I?
We're gonna send this all to the side. So we get our stereo. And while we're here, let's also cut out the low. And add some reverb. Okay. Now what key is this? Because this will help us out. So this is F sharp minor. We turned it down 4, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, D sharp. Dude, I know it's it really has like helped elevate at least my breaks a lot too, and obviously, in fact, like I've even started using it in my drops a little bit, just to like add extra texture onto like my leads and stuff, because sometimes I'll do like, you know, vibey stuff like this, but sometimes I'll do like other more aggressive stuff, yeah, I'm gonna actually, while we're on this topic, I'm gonna actually look for, because I keep getting distracted, I'm actually gonna find like some good atmospheres to add for this break. Although I don't know what's going on with this. It's gonna start crashing again. I don't know why I can't load these samples right. This could be cool if it works. Dude, this could be cool.
Give me that feeling. What can I do? You give me. What can I do? You give me that feeling. Careless is the feeling. Fresh, free, fresh.
That could be cool too.
What can I do? Fresh, free, brand new. What can I do? You give me that feeling, careless is the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, careless. Can escape the feeling, fresh, free, brand new. No one else this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can escape the feeling, fresh, free, brand new. No one else this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can escape the feeling, fresh, free, brand new. No one else this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can escape the feeling, fresh, free, brand new. No one else this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. Giving me the
Alright, I'm curious what I have for the any kind of like build in this other drop where I took the drums from. Let's kind of organize this a little bit. I'm so bad with organization. So this is our bass. Actually, so here's something I learned for organizational purposes is if you're ever going to be doing a project where you're going to be collaborating with somebody else, it's good to, if you're able to group things like this. I know Don, said you're an FL, so it might be a little different. If you can group things like this and you're titling everything, if it's in a group, name the title of the group in all capital letters, and then everything else. What I can do is, if I have the number sign, it'll tell me what number track it is in the, like this one says 1918, which I'm going to change to say number mid piano and number high. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing this is when you export all your stems, if you're ever going to be collaborating with someone that uses a different DAW, this will help you out actually figure out like what tracks you have, because you can count up and see if you have a number. But secondly, if like what Ableton does is that it exports each individual, say for my effects, it exports each individual track for the effects, but then it also exports the group itself. So in order to keep things so you're not like doubling up on the same thing, I end up exporting all my tracks and then deleting everything that is written in all caps, because I know that these have already been accounted for. And in fact, as you see here with these, I keep them all in lower case, so it helps me differentiate what are groups and what are the actual tracks based off of just the title of the stem. I do the same thing in FL. I don't collaborate with anything, but I pride myself in insanely organized projects. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And I think it's worth a shot if there's anyone that you look up to, or anyone even at the same level as you. I mean, I feel like everybody has their own skill set, so it's good to at least just get your ideas out there. I'm not the best with collaborating with other people either, just because, and it's something I need to work on, but I'm very like kind of not my way or the highway in some cases, but I definitely seek out some of these projects with a particular vision, and it's hard for me to deviate from that if whoever I'm collaborating with is kind of going in another direction, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, perfect. You must have seen the same YouTube video I watched for organizing projects. So let's do vocal chops. Main. Let's do number main vocal. This is our sub. This is our bass guitar. And then these actually can both go with our effects up here. Whoa. And let's color code them the same, because why not? That's not the same. This? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, no, like what I said earlier, like everyone does that. It's definitely hard to like, you know, I mean, I struggle with this myself too, where it's like you're working on something and you're able to get to a point where you can just say like this is done, rather than like, oh, like there's certain things that I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this project, to be honest with you. But like it's hard to get to a point where you can say like this is done, there's nothing else I can add to this, or I want to add to this. Okay, let's just add. I never put out anything I make, even though I definitely should. I probably have 4 or 5 tracks happy putting on my SoundCloud if I just go back at the master. Yeah, I mean, it's like some of those, especially like what I feel about SoundCloud as well is that's where I have a lot more. Oh shoot, what was this? A hat? I'm like, okay, I've gotten more comfortable in SoundCloud just posting stuff that's like not as professional as like maybe things I would put on Spotify. When it comes to Spotify, Apple Music, I feel like that has to be like the best project you could ever release, which gives you a tough barrier to like, you know, tell yourself that something's done. Tops. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think like once you break the ice too, it definitely helps kind of get things moving forward as well. I don't even release many, well, what's this, like vocal effects? I release a lot of more of like edits and stuff on SoundCloud because I'm very comfortable with coming out with those and making them sound clean, because most of the time they're already like mastered and mixed projects. I'm just kind of blending 2 songs together. But it feels easier to me to release like a remix or something on SoundCloud. Obviously, I want everything to sound good, but I'm like I was saying, like I feel like I'm more okay with that being just like I use like this Ozone master, just make it sound as loud as possible. It sounds clean to me. Like I'm okay with wherever that ends up. Whereas once you hit like Spotify or Apple Music, I feel like that's where I need to like outsource it to another engineer in order to get at least other ears on it and it sounding like the best it can be from another person's perspective. But that's as we're both kind of agreeing, is like that's just kind of like the hurdle that you have to jump over to like see whether or not it's worth it to do that, or if it's all just in your head and it sounds good by itself. And I also think just the way that people do content, social media nowadays as well, like it's just, I hate to say it, but it's definitely very like much like a numbers game. where obviously you want the quality to be good, but like if it's gonna hold you back from posting consistently, then it's like that's my issue right now. It's like I had one song last year on Spotify that I think was pretty well made, but there's probably producers and DJs that found more success posting stuff that may not be as well produced, but they just post more of it, so it got heard by more people. So it's like a balance between, the the integrity that you have in your own craft, as well as like doing it for a business and getting it heard from other people. I still used it at the very minimum chain, but I have started learning to mix master better before I put through ozone, so it doesn't have to do much work. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm unfortunately lazy, so I definitely do a lot of mixing as I go. I think it sounds pretty clean, but I definitely kind of use this to a crutch a little bit just to make it sound. And I use this electronic preset too, because it boosts the bass nice, it gets it nice and bright. I'll even put that on my edits too. So what I'll do, I'll do it in another stream sometime. But what I'll do in my edits is I'll lower them all like 6 dB, and then to give me headroom to like layer over vocals and stuff, and then I'll boost it back up into the master to get the cleanest mix. Because if you're working on it and it's already at its master and you don't turn it down at all, and you're adding vocals on top of it, then it's only going to peak past that threshold, and it's not going to sound as clean as it could sound. Oh yeah, no, I totally agree. Yeah, SoundCloud's a different beast because I think the barrier to entry to SoundCloud's much different. I've definitely come across some rough remixes to SoundCloud, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like what we're talking about is like you can't knock it too much because, I mean, people can have different intentions, but like if they're just posting it because they finished a project and they're proud of it and they want to release it, then like I can't throw shade. Now if it's getting like millions of streams, then I'll be confused. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I think finding a mentor is definitely really important too. Just to have someone to like send songs to, or just like even learn more hands-on as well. Hopefully next time when I have my video camera working, I'll be able to be a little more interactive with everybody. And oh, actually, it looks like my battery did charge, so I can toss this back on. But I will say, I probably only have like another 10 minutes left of me because I hit that threshold where I'm probably just gonna keep listening to it over and over again, and not really add much else. I definitely do want to complete this because I feel really good about it and I like the vibe. But I'll have to swap out my plan going forward is I'm probably gonna swap out some of these drums, make them a little more unique, so it's not just a complete rip from my previous project. And then definitely doing something more with these pianos. I still don't really like how they sound. And then don't be as lazy with the bass too. I think there's like plenty of things that I can do to make it groovier. So next time I stream, I'll either continue working on this project or I'll just start something new. I also want to, host various streams to do specifically to like demo submissions so I can give feedback on stuff, and help out however I can. And then also a couple other streams too. I know you said you're a DJ. I want to show people how to make edits and stuff because genuinely, like, I mean, I'm fortunate because I've already known how to produce before becoming a DJ, but I think creating your own edits and remixes and mashups is like pretty easy to do if you have an ear for music, which I would hope most DJs do. So just kind of showing my process for that I think would be really helpful for people as well. But yeah, dude, happy to help out. I'm so thankful for all you guys who tuned in. I'll play this one last time to see what we came up with today, and then you can enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.
What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. What can I do? You give me that feeling, can't escape the feeling. Fresh, free, brand new. Don't wanna lose this feeling, keep giving me the feeling. Giving me the
Whoops, that was off. Dude, I really appreciate that, Don. That like truly means a lot. That first of all, you were even searching for me in the first place. That's just crazy to hear. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be starting this. It's been a long time coming. I've always wanted to kind of dive into making more content and just interacting a lot more with the community and trying to help people out where I can, as well as learn myself too, because obviously it's a learning process for all of us. So definitely happy to be doing this, and I look forward to seeing you the next one. And once again, thank you all for joining in the stream. I hope you all have a great rest of your night.